Get ready for an eargasm as you listen to Unsolicited Advice from that chick you know, and that chick you know would be me, India L. Trotter. Sit back, relax, and get ready for a full dose of real talk. Enjoy the podcast, and note, this podcast is for mature audiences only.
Guess who's back, bitches? Okay, I won't call you bitches because y'all know I don't use the word bitches, but I've been going so long, I'm just like, guess who's back, bitches? Say, let me stop. Hello, everyone. Guess who's back on the mic? Microphone checker 1, 2, 3. I feel like I need a different theme song to come into, like to come into the show, to introduce to you who I am, just in case you don't know. So let's try it again. Key the music.
I think it's time I started feeling bitchy. I've been too nice, too long. Yep, it's definitely time I get nasty.
That's what I'm talking about. That's an intro. Because y'all been coming for me. I've been quiet, trying not to be petty. I've been sitting back here talking about I'm a hush. But you know what? It's time for a new podcast. And for those of y'all who don't know who I am or about this podcast, this is Unsolicited Advice from that chick you know. And that chick you know would be me, India L. Trotter. I'm just the average kind of girl. You know what I mean? Hello. Did you miss me? I missed you all. It has been months, and all jokes aside, I've just been going through some shit. I've been quiet because I have had a lot of shit going on in my life. I'll tell you a little bit about it in a minute, but I just, I had to fall off the radar. Had to take a little hiatus. And I know I was pop back up and come and tell you I'm going to do better and I'm going to try to get the podcast out, once every other week or once a month, and I'm just not trying to do that song and dance with y'all today. Y'all know me. Y'all know I ain't going nowhere. And, I think a while back I told you that somebody called this a hobby. Me doing this podcast. No. And I felt some kind of way, but it's starting to feel like that. I don't want it to be a hobby. I really want to put myself out there and continue to grow my following. So if you enjoy this podcast, you like what I say, I give you a giggle, I give you a couple things to think about, then by all means, just take a moment to follow me on Spreaker or on iTunes and just key in my name or key in the name of the show, Unsolicited Advice from that chick you know. And or my name, India L. Trotter, and it'll pop up, and we can all be one happy family. So let me just jump into today's topic, if you will. I'm not going to jump into it because, I got to segue into it. I'm a little rusty, but I ain't forget the segue. I got to segue into it. So, like I said, I've been off the map, chilling for a moment. And, I think when you get quiet, people forget who the fuck you are. Like,
hell no.
They've been coming for me. And I just don't understand why people take for granted that if you don't clap back, respond back, or become as petty as they are, they forget that you don't have some shit to say. Like, I can say some shit back, motherfuckers. Just because you're saying things to me and I don't immediately respond doesn't mean that I don't feel some kind of way, or more importantly, doesn't mean that I don't have anything to say. I just didn't have anything to say right then. Like, I don't have anything to say right now because if I say something right now, it may be the wrong time, it may be the wrong place, or you just may not be prepared for what may fall from, my mouth. Because I can say some shit. But what's funny to me is people forget I have a platform. Like, I have a freaking platform. I got people that listen to me talk about your dumb ass. So, not only that, it's just some things that have been happening in America, we could talk about, well, we didn't want to talk about Trump, but I probably will talk about him for a little bit. But we can just talk about a lot of stuff, and I got a lot of stuff to say. Just because I was quiet, I took that stance like, I'm a hush. I ain't going to say nothing. I ain't going to be petty. But I'm ready to talk. Are you ready to listen? Okay, come on. Let's do it. So first things first, I have a couple people who have come up to me and wanted to talk about the podcast, like they've listened for the first, second, third time, or even not really my loyal followers, because my loyal listeners, they get me, but I've had people come up to me and tell me what I need to talk about on my podcast. And my thing is, I need to talk about on my podcast what I decide to talk about. If you want to talk about some shit, then maybe you should have your own podcast. So I get it. You want to tell me about something that I said, and I welcome all comments. Please go to my Facebook page and make a comment, but you don't have to walk up to me and tell me shit about what I need to say. I'm going to tell you what I need to say. I'm saying it. Now, if you got something to say, then tell me where to find you on iTunes again. Exactly. You saying a whole lot of nothing. So, truth be told, I think I've been going through like a little I don't want to say depression, because I don't feel like I'm depressed, but, maybe I need to look at the symptoms, especially we Black Americans, because, we don't look at mental illness the way that we need to, and that's something that maybe I need to explore on another podcast, but I've just been feeling down in the dumps. And one of the things that I don't know if we all do it, but me as a female, what I do is when I'm trying to change something about the way I'm feeling, I change my hair. Now, that could be why every time you see my ass, my hair is different, because I'm a fucking nut job. But I know this, and it's okay. It's okay. Because as long as you know that about yourself, then you can work on trying to fix some stuff. But anyway, so and all of this stuff has happened like over the past couple of months. And if you hear me talking about you, then, you don't have to take it personal, because I didn't take it personal maybe I did, but I didn't hold it against you when you said or did some stupid shit. But I, not dyed my hair, but I weaved my hair, which is the same thing. So I weaved my hair, blonde, and posted what I thought was a nice picture, and got maybe, couple hundred likes, and thought I was cute. And then there was just this one chick, one, what the fuck? One chick decided that she needed to tell me, and I didn't even ask the question. I didn't say, how do you like my hair? I was just like, blonde is the new me, or some stupid shit. You know how you be coming up with little taglines on your post. But I made this post, and this chick decided to tell me that she ain't like it. And more importantly, not that she didn't like it, but it wasn't becoming on me.
Oh,
now,
hell no.
I let that go, because I don't want to say it's hateration, because I don't know if she's hating on me or not. But it's just really kind of telling when someone goes out their way to tell you about something that they don't like. I just know that when I'm scrolling through Facebook and I see some shit, if I don't like it, I just scroll past it. I don't click like. That doesn't say anything. It doesn't mean I'm not trying to put you on blast and tell you how much I don't like something about you or anything. I mean, it's your personal page. You feel good about a change that you made about yourself, go ahead, get down. But for whatever for whatever reason, this chick decided that she needed to tell me. And I ignored that shit. But I just want people to know that it's not necessary for you to have to say some shit. Because let's go back to the old adage. If you don't have anything nice to say, then shut the fuck up. Is that the saying? Is that how the saying goes? Maybe a little bit of it got lost in translation. Because, I mean, even after I said happy birthday to this chick, she circled back and was like, did you change your hair yet? I'm like, what the fuck? Are you kidding? I'm giving you well wishes after saying some stupid shit to me, and you want to come for me? Come on, sis. We better than that. And it's not even coming from, it didn't feel like it was coming from a good place, because when you have a situation, like if you feel like we brown like that you can tell me that you don't like my hair or the color of my hair or anything about me, wouldn't you tell me that in private? Like, wouldn't you inbox me? You felt like 100 people telling me how nice it is, but you felt like you needed to tell me, I really don't like it. And I'm okay with you not liking it. I'm just not okay with where your motives are on telling me that you don't like it in a platform that is unnecessary. I mean, there's things I see that I don't like every day, but I don't know. Sometimes I just think that people come for me because they feel like I'm not going to say nothing, or maybe they want to fight. I don't want to fight with you. You're my sisters. I love you. I want to, I'm that butterfly. Can't we all just get along? Can't we just sit back and I tell you how beautiful you are and you tell me how beautiful I am? Can't we do that shit? Can we? Jeez. All right, I'm done. And if you're listening, no hard feelings. I still got mad love for you, but I don't got mad love for that stupid shit. Don't do that. Okay, moving on. So, last month, my maternal grandmother passed away. Moment of silence for Sarah. She was 93. She lived a good life, and my grandmother is the person who taught me to speak softly. I know on this podcast I speak my mind. I'm a little gruff and a little rough and tough on what I say, but basically she taught me that if you speak soft, people will listen to you. You don't have to yell. You don't have to speak loudly. You don't have to be the center of attention, because when you speak low, people have to stop talking to hear you. She taught me that. But I had to go to San Diego, which is where I'm from, for her memorial service the week of Thanksgiving. And it's just interesting because family will say some shit to you that will make you forget that you are grieving and say, oh, hold up. What did you just say to me?
Hell no.
My favorite uncle in the whole wide, I won't even say world, I'm going to say in the whole wide freaking galaxy, whole wide, just my favorite. Love him to death. But when he saw me, I ain't going to call him Imma at first. See, I ain't even going to cuss when I'm talking about my favorite uncle, because he's my favorite uncle. But when he saw me, he was like, the first, not even hello. I don't even think he said hello. He said, well, I see the girls in Philadelphia. They ain't missing no meals. I'm kind of heavy. What? What, uncle? You came for me. I got nothing but love for you. And you were like, I'm kind of heavy. I know that I gained 45 pounds. I don't need anybody to point that shit out to me. When I go to put my jeans on, the ones that used to be the perfect size, I ain't even going to tell you what they were, because then I'd have to tell you what I wear now. But I can't fit that shit. That shit can't even come over my thigh. I don't need you, uncle, as I am in this, not even waist trainer. What are they called? Spanx and waist trainer and support holes and all kinds of other shit trying to suck my gut in so that I look semi-presentable. I just don't need you to tell me that I'm a little heavier than what you saw me last. I know this. I don't need to tell you anything about yourself. Now, I'm not coming for you because you my favorite and I love you. But at the same time, family, you are so out of order. Like, just because we family, we brown, we don't have to stop it. That shouldn't be the first thing you say. Like, we know, especially as women, we know we gained a little weight. I ain't patting your belly and telling you how much or pinching your thighs. And why does family do that? Hush. Learn how to hush. That is the common thing for this. People need to learn how to hush. Uncle, hush.